going on, folks? I'm Bernard, and this is Third Day Angling. Well, back at it again, looking around Bait Finesse Empire, and picked me up a new combo. Let me show you what I picked up there. For the rod, went with the Major Craft Benkei. This is a 6'7" light action rod, 2-piece, of course. So picked this up. Definitely a pretty good rod, recommended by Amir over there at Bait Finesse Empire. So I picked this one up, and then we went with a budget reel. So went with the Tsurinoya Hurricane reel. I believe this one here is, if you're getting want to get started in BFS and you want to try something new, this is about $59.99, I believe, on the website. So definitely a good budget reel to start out with over there at Bait Finesse Empire. So went with this. Show you what I got here. This is a right-handed, and went ahead and I spooled it up. This is some Sunline Super FC Sniper, 7 pounds. So got that spooled up with that. Gonna be doing pretty much a good all-around rod. Probably gonna end up switching these out later on, but for now, for the purpose of, since they're brand new, we're gonna get this checked out. Going to McKellis Park in Scottsdale, so I'm gonna head over there early morning. Let's see if we can get on a couple of bites. So I'm gonna take this rod, this reel, see if we can get on some bass. So I'm gonna take a drive. I'll see you out there. Do some fishing today. I got my new BFS set up. A Benkei 6'7" light action, 2-piece, paired up with the Tsurinoya Hurricane reel. I've got some 7-pound test. Gonna pair these up for today since they're both new. I'll probably end up switching them up later, but today I'm just gonna be flinging around a Mule Jigs donkey tail. I got the Karma color and I got it on an 1/8 jig head. So I'm gonna start right here, work this little area. I'm probably gonna work my way north to the North Pond from here. So we're gonna start here, see how it goes. Man, I'm glad I'm finally out. So far, this reel feels pretty good. I haven't been to this pond, I want to say about 4 to 6 months. It's been a while since I've been here. I'm not catching nothing on the bar or swimming it. Let's jig it and see if we can get a bite here. Something hit it. Yeah, something definitely hit it. Darn it. Yep. He's fishing the creek over there. So I'm gonna start working my way north of him.
Brother.
Hey, what's going on, Sean?
How you doing?
Good. How you been?
Good, man. Good. What you been up to?
Tossing this new BFS setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of worked my way around here. Gonna work my way a little north, and if I don't get nothing, probably hit a canal.
Yeah. It's a slow morning this morning here.
So far, yeah. I got here about 30, 45 minutes ago. Yeah. I kind of just worked it real quick. I got one little thump over there, but nothing came of it. So I was just gonna, yeah, I got this Benkei 6.7 and this little Tsurinoya I was trying out, throwing that little mule jigs, donkey tail around. But no, I mean, right out, like I said, I got a little thump over there, a little thump, and that was it. And I haven't seen anything either, so figured I'll work that little pond up there, see if I can get a couple bites. If not, I don't know, maybe hit a canal on the way home.
There's really no grass beds or anything along the edges right now. It's still
there's one small one right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and it's not like it used to either. There used to be a lot of grass here in spring and summer, and then that used to be fun to fish too.
Oh yeah.
But that's it though, man. I didn't really fish the South Pond, so actually I didn't.
I did a fast run on that this morning just with the whopper flopper because I got here real early, so I just real quick.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
It's still,
I had something that, like, it looked like I don't know if they were carp that were rolling up on it,
picking it, or
but it was just like kind of like knocking the back out. So I don't know if they're real small or what.
Now it's starting to warm up, so hopefully they're starting to come up a little bit shallow. Maybe start feeding a little bit, but
I hope so.
Yeah, I wanna hopefully get a couple, man. Like I said, it's been months since I've fished, so I'm just wet. I don't even care what size it is. If I get anything, man, I'm gonna be happy. All right, man. Hey, good luck, Sean. Nice seeing you again.
You too. Thanks, man.
Yeah, buddy Sean over there. Haven't seen him in a while. Good to see him again. Beautiful Scottsdale morning. Check out the main pond. See if we can salvage this session. Get on one or two. And there we go, finally. Man. There we go, finally. Took long enough. There we go. Let's get him up here before I lose him. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, right on the tongue. Oh yeah, look at that. He's a chunkers. Let's see if I get my pliers out of here. Finally, man. Oh yeah, he's a good, yeah, he's 2. On the donkey tail. All right, not bleeding either. Yeah, he's a good hefty size. Finally, I can get a pick with this guy. All right, let's take a look. Nice hefty guy too. Right on. Thank you for playing along. Man, took what, 2 hours? Right on. Oh, that felt good. It's been a while. And I caught him about... Oh, that felt good to get that one off my back finally. And that was a decent sized one to fight on this Benkei 6.7 light BFS rod. Amir, thank you for suggesting this one. Really happy with it. All right, folks, we're back at it again here at Research Park, throwing the Major Craft Benkei 6.7 light power fast action rod with my Hurricane from Tsurinoya. Today I'm going to be going with a Jackson Igaraba jig. I still have a mule tail on there as a jig trailer. We're going to go with that today here at Research Park. Continue with trying out this new rod and reel. I was able to get one at McKellips before leaving during that long slow session. Nice little 2-pound chunk. So I decided we're coming at it again. Made it back to the end of the pond here. A little winded. Had some giddy up in my step, limping my way over here. But a little shade pocket over there I'm gonna go hit up here in a second. Check it out over here. See if we got any bass lounging over here. Right along the shade line here. You can see other people's casualties right here with some line hanging off the trees. Shade's a good break from that sun. No bites yet. I thought I might have had one back over there, but I think it was just a tree biting. Or a twig down there. There we go. There we go. First one of the day. Not a big one, but I'll take it on the Jackson Igaraba jig. All right, there we go. First one of the morning. He's a cold fish. Let's take a look at this guy. Not a big one, but hey, happy with catching one. Let me get a picture with this guy here real quick. Not a big guy, 1/2 pounder, but happy with it. All right, I'm gonna make one more cast here, and I'm gonna walk up to the north pond and make a few more casts and call it a session here. So far, I've been slow. Started fishing this pond right around here, then walked away around to the other side. Started on that end and did catch one little bass, and that's all she wrote. Switched up trailers to from a donkey tail from mule jigs to a Beastie Bug Jr. from Fat Pack Baits. But these fish just aren't biting. Alright. Alright folks, welcome back. Couple of tough sessions with this combo. Don't think it was a combo, just cooler weather, so it was definitely not what I was expecting. I was able to get a couple of bass. I started in Scottsdale with the at the Greenbelt at McKellis Park. Fished for a few hours there. It was just tough fishing. Did land one decent sized bass, probably a little bit 2-pound bass at the end of that session. Wasn't happy with what I caught as far as quantity went, so a couple days later I ended up going to Research Park here in Tempe, and same conditions, just slow, but able to stick one small bass on a Jackson Igaraba jig, and just tough fishing altogether. But I was happy to just finally get on the bass anyway. So tough conditions, but the rod and reel actually held it pretty well, so I was really happy with that. Gonna be testing this out. I'm probably going to be switching it up. I'm probably going to stick that reel on probably one of my other rods, probably my Shimano Majestic BFS rod, and I'll probably end up throwing my either my Tsurinoya Genius or Dark Wolf on that Major Craft Benkei. But overall, I was happy with the rod and the reel, so it is what it is. 2 slow sessions, able to get a couple bass. Have to be happy with that after not fishing for a few months. So it is what it is. Just thankful to get out. If you like this video, just make sure to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be posting videos every week as I start to get better. So till next time, whether you're out there in rivers, canals, ponds, lakes, make sure you get a line wet. Tight lines out there, and God bless.